Okay, so my account has been confirmed. Thanks. I can close out that message. Now I didn't have a picture to upload before, and if you skip that step, you can always change it later. That's what we're going to do now. In fact, Twitter makes it really easy because until you upload a picture, it has a little blue plus sign here to remind you you can add an avatar at any time. Do you want this to be a small picture? I've cropped it. All right, so the next thing that I have to do is actually tweet. So when you click on home, you'll notice over here on the right hand side, this is your tweet feed or your news feed. So you'll see that Andre Picard tweets a lot, Western University tweets a lot, and you'll notice Western University, when they tweet, they often use this hashtag, and that's vocabulary that I introduced in the learning objectives. If we click on the Western University hashtag, it will show us all tweets that include the hash sign, the pound sign, and the words Western U. If we want to always see these tweets, we can save this search. And that's up here using this settings tab. Notice that there are two settings buttons. This is the settings button for this tweet feed here. This is up on the black bar. That's the settings bar for my account. Right? So now we're following Western U. And you'll also notice at this point, this would be a good opportunity to follow some more people. For example, continuing studies. So it's as simple as clicking on their name and then clicking on the follow button. And you'll notice that I actually already follow them with my other account. So now I'm going to retweet what continuing studies shared, because I think the people who follow me, or people who will follow me, as I currently don't have any followers, might find that interesting. I'm also going to tweet something of my own. Looking forward to taking more continuing studies classes at Western U. Studies. So you'll notice there's a bit of a shorthand that is used, because one thing that we haven't talked about yet is the fact that tweets, the messages that you send out on Twitter, can only be a maximum of 140 characters long. And you'll notice down here where it says 59, that's a counter telling me how many characters I have left. And there I've sent out my first original tweet. I have a total count of 2 tweets, and if I click on me, you'll see that one of them is that retweet that I sent from continuing studies. A hashtag that I regularly follow from my other account is this. And actually I cannot tell you what it stands for, but I know that I want to follow it. It's a hashtag that is used regularly for lots of healthcare related chats. And locally, I also like to follow London, Ontario. And London, Ontario, you might think it should be LNDONT, or LNDNONT. But once a hashtag is coined for something and it's used regularly, it takes on a bit of a life of its own. And if you use an alternate one, LNDONT, a few people might use it, but it's not nearly as popular. But you'll see that this is somebody who's maybe not as familiar with London, or maybe there's mistyped it. But it's a good idea, if you're going to be tweeting to a community, to know what all of the different possibilities are and save them all. Okay, let's go look at my tweet feed again. It's a little bit different now, but still Andre Picard dominates. If you scroll back, there's my friend Mike. And that's it. That's my introduction to Twitter. Look forward to chatting with you and answering your questions, and then helping you work through setting up your own account at the end of the week.